the YouTube side, hold on, switch. So for the YouTube side, just so you guys understand, we had this setup before where we had Crazy Catty, Heartcake, their group had only 4 people. Whoever was the person left. And then Dead's group, we're all good to go. So we left, it just happened on stream. We left, I gave them like good 10 to 20 minutes to find the next person. They weren't even looking on the alliance, so we're just gonna have to do as a 4 versus 5. At this point, blame EU, dude. I don't know why. It has been EU, you guys are beautiful butterflies, but these goobers that are making the groups, they didn't even take a moment to find a replacement for their fallen brethren. So these dudes could have a 5v5 1v1. So at this point, it's not my fault, but it does look like Calypso is destroying Crazy Catty. Crazy Catty trying to get some big damage to Calypso, and Calypso is a marksman on what it looks like. It's just wrecking him right now. Gets a big slow, trying to keep the distance away, trying to keep the slows going. The pet is doing a lot of damage. That's going to be a big defensive out of Calypso. Crazy Catty catches himself at fairly low health and does go down. Who's Calypso going to go up against? It looks like it's going to be Weddy. Weddy get himself some nice damage up a little bit early. Calypso trying to see if he can catch himself maybe a reset, getting rooted out in the open. That's going to be a feign death. Try to remove a little bit of that damage afterwards. And I actually got to... Yeah, here we go. So chat can see better. I have to move my cam or mute it. Calypso is gonna go for a turtle shell as Weddy's getting some big damage in right now. Weddy hasn't even popped big cooldowns yet with icy veins, I believe. I'm getting back to we don't see mages in these a lot. Circa is getting slowed way back there, and Calypso is just chilling. Is Calypso Beast Mastery? It looks like actually Calypso is Beast Mastery. Trying to get some big damage. The pet is going ham. Weddy is getting himself a big reheal. That's going to be stun onto Weddy. Weddy's hanging out, trinketing it early though. Even though Temporal is going to heal him up to full, Calypso's trying to get more damage in. Weddy's getting locked out of his spells again. That's going to be a knockback as he tries to go for Invis. Doesn't see Invis. I don't think the Invis happened though. Calypso is going, throwing out a flare right afterwards. And Weddy's trying to go for Icy Veins, trying to get some big damage. Calypso doesn't have any more defenses available unless he maybe has a pet heal. Doesn't look like he has a pet heal available. Not even pulling the pet just to make sure he can get a heal. And that's going to be an Ice Lance to end it. Looks like it's going to be Poison Shiv. Oh, Weddy, is he going to die? Weddy! Yep, Poison Shiv did not even give him a chance. He just sniped him and ran off. Alright, Alliance, you got Heartcake and you got Ib. Who's up next? It looks like it's going to be a Heartcake going up next. Poison Shiv hanging around. Realizing it's a warrior. Realize that, hey, I can just probably mess with this guy. Come on, don't bully the warrior, man. Don't bully the warrior. Does get a sap on the warrior off the bat. Is that Arms of Fury? It looks like it is going to be Arms with a staff or what looks like an axe. Can't really tell. And Poison Shiv is just hanging out on his side. Waiting for cooldowns. Actually, shouldn't be. Because he killed Weddy in a literally global. Because Weddy had no health. Poor guy, man. Poor guy. 10 to 20 minutes? I would say it was at least 10. I want to say 10 to 20. I give myself extra room. Get out of here, dude. You guys had plenty of time to find somebody. Hello? I guessed. And that's going to be a stun onto Poison Shiv as evasion coming out. Trinket coming out of him, though. T-Cake getting hit with a kidney. That's going to be a lot of damage coming out for Poison Shiv. That's going to be Vendetta and everything. So Heartcake is taking a lot of damage right now. Does get a disarm onto Poison Shiv. Doesn't last too long. Blaze Storm to follow afterwards. Hasn't popped defensive quite yet, except for Rallying Cry. Die by the sword is coming out right afterwards. Trinket it out of that blind. Wants to end Poison Shiv while he has, and Poison Shiv has a vanish available. His Heartcake is going to be able to, no, does miss his leap. That's going to be sap onto him right afterwards. No, sees the rogue, has him in the execute phase. Is he going to be able to stun him? Does land a stun. Execute coming out, and it looks like he's going to land that execute. Takes out a rogue as a one-on-one duel off the bat. Trying to go for some food right afterwards, but we do have Control Rage, not letting him relax, not letting him chill or anything. It looks like IB is going to have Dead and Marquise to deal with. Maybe Control Rage. Heartcake is taking a lot of damage right now. It looks like he's going to be in the execute phase. Disarm coming out on Control Rage at the very end, but Heartcake does go down. And IB is the only one left, man. Can he go and finish off? Can he go clean house? Should be pretty easy with Control Rage. Control Rage still has some defenses available, though. Does get a stun onto IB. And looks like he is hanging out. Still hasn't popped the defensive quite yet. Does get himself died by the sword, rooted at a distance, though. IB is getting chances, all the chances in the world to reheal and everything. Caught him in re-stealth. And Control Rage is even going for a commanding shout, trying to increase his health by a little bit, trying to compensate for the bleeds and the lack of healing that he has. No Victory Rush available. I guess he used it a little bit early, and that's going to be a big bite out of IB. Needs to catch himself a reset before the Rogue or the Survival Hunter go after him. And it looks like it is going to be a sap onto Gladiator, Warmorgan, Gladiator, IB, into a bash, into a trinket by the Rogue. And IB no longer has a trinket either. While coming out early as Mark's starting to go for big damage. There's going to be Vendetta available and everything. And it's going to be IB coming out of cat form for a moment, getting a re-hit with a cheap shot into a Garrote. After that, there's going to be Thorns available. IB is just trying to hang in there as he can't hit Marquez. He can't even Moonfire him. He can't do anything. And IB is actually taking so much damage now, trying to get away from Assassination Rogue, taking so much damage right now. No heals and he goes down. Marquez just one-shot him. I didn't expect that. I actually didn't expect that turnaround. That Assassination Rogue damage is nutty. That's spooky. Woo! That is spooky. I knew the warrior was against me and he had eyes because Feral was invis. The warrior had eyes? When did Hardcake pick up eyes? Did he? I don't know, but I'm impressed about Marquise. I thought he did really well there. After his first round, he didn't do that great. Didn't have the best setup for him, I guess. He wasn't lucky in the go, but pulled it out, man. Pulled it out. I like that.